Hello. The mic's working. The mic's working. Everything's good. Uh, yep. 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 Anyways, I'm just gonna farm gold today. All the herb prices are up, and I don't want to do anything challenging. I just want to sit here and be like a potato. I think we have like maybe like a 34 or something. Did you raid yesterday? I did, but I joined. I did not notice that there were daylight savings, so raid got pushed back 1 hour. So it was 19 or 7 p.m. for me instead of 8, because there's daylight saving in the U.S. and they didn't notice it or didn't like warn for it. But I joined right as they were doing the last 3 bosses. So I got a shot at getting my SR, but of course it didn't drop. I mean, we've probably gone like 10 or 11 raids without me getting an upgrade now in MC or something. Maybe not, but definitely over a month without me getting Bandosiphorus. I got an upgrade in Emerald Sanctum though, I got the chest. Where were you yesterday? You saw it 30 minutes in and said fuck it? Alright, so I wasn't the only one. What, did you miss your SR? You could have joined for Emerald Sanctum though, right? I do so much less damage in this build. I just didn't want to bother them with summoning. I was at least like stationed outside. It's actually always good to just go. Like I was outside when it started. Boom! Immediately got. Yeah, BWL next week. But I've been so unlucky with loot. Like there's still. I mean, I still need a neck. I basically just need a necklace and a better ring. What I still need. What's my current neck? It's the it's the Argent Dawn one. Fucking, I don't know how much I spent to get that. Oh, for fuck. Yeah, I spent fair amount to get this, to get all the amulets. I mean, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I've had this forever. What, do you think I fucking rolled around with like the fucking star thing or whatever? You think I'm a fucking noob? I guess that would have like, I kicked your ass on DPS with, I don't know, like a dungeon fucking necklace. What is it, Star of Mysteria? This is what I had before I got that necklace. But if I get the head in Emerald Sanctum, that head is actually, like the quest reward for that, from that head is better than, Choker of the Fire Lord. Or like about the same. There's... I'm just gonna SR the helm, the head from Emerald Sanctum until I get... either one of them. Do I have max? Oh yeah. Demonic runes. Dude, 2 bags on the first run? I gotta log in on it. I might have gotten my friend to start playing, so I might help my buddy boost. I might boost a buddy today, later today. But the prices of like everything, like a lot of the prices for the herbs have gone up like 200% or something. I don't know, like if it's everyone is trying to get. Huh? What happened here? Yeah, the prices of herbs have gone up a lot. So I think the gold is pretty good in here now. I think I haven't farmed gold in a month or so. Yeah, me neither. I bought like, I don't know, a month worth of consumes or more. I would have been leveling the hardcore character. Yeah, once I finish the farms, I haven't farmed any gold, so I need to do it now at least. Reset instances. I think I might just farm gold the whole day today, but I don't end up boosting. Man, I got kind of surprised yesterday when we did checked for consumes in raid, and like 2/3 of the raid were just like not popping flasks or fully consumed. So Kinanato. I mean, imagine, I wonder how fast our MCs would be if everyone was fully consumed. We'd probably do it in like 45 minutes or something. Yeah, just doing lashers. The prices of like all the herbs have gone up a lot. Some of them are like double. So, and I also need a little extra gold. Do people know what like the extra boss is gonna be in BWL? I wonder if they're gonna like change any mechanics. I honestly think that BWL is such a chill raid. It's probably one of the best raids because it's so linear. Huh? Just a straight line, and you can skip so much in it too. It's like the ultimate speed running that raid. Hey, what's up, Jay? They said they adding one new mechanic to every boss except Chromagus. And then there's the new boss too. Does anyone know what the new boss is? What the lore is, or what it looks like, or anything? I mean, that's fun. So it's gonna be, it's like when they updated MC. I remember like first week of, they added some mechanics to MC. It's gonna be 1 week and then I mean, we're still raiding on Sunday. So maybe if people are like world firsting it or server firsting it, all the mechanics are gonna be leaked. Drop the pick of the new boss. It's an It's an ogre with goblin on his... Okay. Yeah. Ogre with a goblin on his head. Yeah, that's cool. Where are you, sneaky mob? Dude, I wonder if I could do 2 packs here. Like if I could do this pack as well. Impotence? You're trying to make me not to be able to have a child. With all my vamp gear, I could probably pull this pack as well. Because I feel like some of these just stop and do the, like, they just, like, cast fire in the air. And if you just, like, kite that around. I'll try it. I'll do it on the last reset, though. Just want to make some easy bucks here. One, two... Wait, is my... No. So the rotation here is... Kininato, do you mean like my ability rotation, or how I, like, pick up the mobs? For the next round, have they fixed? No, you do get PvP tagged here. It's so crazy. See? You always get PvP tagged when you... Huh? No TBC? No TBC. No TBC, exclamation mark. Yes, exclamation mark. Yeah, my buddy just quit TBC, and he's hopping on here, so I'm probably gonna boost him later today. I mean, I wouldn't have mind playing TBC. I've never played TBC or Wrath. Probably would have had a fun time in them. I just, like, it's like I just can't handle the community and boosting and gold buying and all of that. It's like I'm I'm like a old head now. I'm retired. I can't, like, handle. Even if you can keep your sanity and be in a, like, a top 5 speedrun guild on this server. You can't do that on fucking classic. See if I can just face tank these. Like this. Well, I guess I can, okay. maybe that's just how I should do it then. I wonder what the hourly is now, because man, like some of these prices have skyrocketed. You know what you should really do if you like were making bots? You should just make a auction house bot, like an index fund bot or something. That's not really how it works, but yeah, just like a trading bot. Some prices are like so volatile. I played Class Anniversary last year for the first time since like 2010 last year. Leveled from friend, then we leveled 67 together in TBC. Nice, man. I mean, I can definitely if you stop playing in like 2010 and you wanted to pick the game up again, I definitely get why you would go to TBC and do like Anniversary. But if you played like in 2019 and then you did I'm just gonna try to do this again. Okay, it's kind of stressful to do it like that. It's definitely doable. Yeah, if you're like picking the game up in from last playing in 2010, I would definitely get why you would hop on Classic Anniversary. But the people who played like normal Classic launch 2019, and then they did like TBC and Wrath, and then they also did SOD, and then they did Season of Mastery, and then they did Classic Anniversary again. Like, we've just played like the same version of the game over and over and over again, and each time like the systems get just more crazier with gold buyers, boosters, spamming, fucking the economy just being completely insane. So you're like forced to buy gold and all of that. That's pretty much what made me stop playing on Anniversary and Classic. It's the economy mainly. It's just not like, it's not reasonable. If you want to play at any sort of like high level, the amount of gold and time you have to spend, it's not even like possible. You have to buy gold. It's the only way to do it. Every like consistent avenue of making gold is has been occupied by some sort of mafia and is run by like Indian dudes or Pakistanis or something out of a call center in a bunker, or you know, the game is fully monetized through every means, every lane possible, and Blizzard is just completely complacent in it. They don't care. I'd say on multiple fronts, Classic and, you know, retail is a better product because It's just objectively a better client. The games run smoother. It's way more user friendly, and all of that. But it's like it's objectively a better product. But the reason it's a worse product, or yeah, is because a horrible economy, bots, services, and real money transactions, and so and Blizzard are not doing anything to mitigate any sort of those, like any of those options or systems. So what is that you're playing? Is just regular classic? There are too many different versions of WoW. Where's my head? No, Austin. So this is hush hush. This is a server. It's an unofficial server. let's call it that. This is what the classic community has, you know, like a concoction of what the classic community has been asking for ever since like classic came out, is some sort of classic plus, an iteration of World of Warcraft that's an extension of the original classic game, as like vanilla plus, classic plus. So it's sort of similar, like, to Nostarius and, you know, the private scene crowd that preceded the creation of Classic. Or, you know, those, like, legacy private servers that have been existing for decades, like Whitemane and stuff like that. That's no, not Wrath, I guess. Damn, Blizzard milking the hell out of all this. Yeah. But how are you liking TBC? I mean, most people say the TBC is the best expansion. I don't know, it's just like in TBC they introduced flying, and I think flying is like one of those things that made the game worse. It was like the genie out of the box. And I don't blame them for introducing flying, because everyone wanted flying. But no one, like, I don't think there was a single person on a forum back in like 2007 that was like, hey guys, maybe flying isn't like super cool, because it means that everyone is just gonna be up in the air flying, and there's gonna be no people on the ground, and you can't, there's gonna be no world PvP, you're not gonna see people running around doing stuff, everyone's just gonna be up in the air. And as soon as there's an encounter, you just jump on your mount and fly away. I swear to God, if someone, I honestly don't think there was anyone who was not calling for flying like in the original vanilla. But if they were just like probably dogpiled by everyone. Like, what, do you want to fucking run around, man? Like, of course, flying. Of course, like, why would you, that's the next, like, progression. Flying. As soon as they made cars, they were like, dude, we should make planes. I actually really like it. I've been playing a lot beside it being super difficult to find a tank that isn't trying to sell his services. Also, I can't afford flying mount. Spend a lot of my gold on enchants to get geared up, ready for raids. Yeah. It's honestly so sad. Like, man, classic is like a reflection of just like a hyper-inflated economy. And like what happens to like normal people. It's I don't know how it is on TBC, But on like classic anniversary and just like classic back in the day, you know the old saying of like, you just need to like pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You know, you just have to work harder. Like it was impossible. You would have had to make World of Warcraft a full-time job to get enough gold to buy an epic mount, buy like all the enchants, and then come fully geared to raid every week. Like you would have to farm a more than 1,000 gold minimum, 1k gold a week. And when I say like farm 1,000,000 gold, no, 1,000 gold a week, there was like no way to consistently farm it unless you were selling services. But if you were selling services, if you did anything that infringed on the the fucking cartels, the boosting cartels, I don't know, dude, they like fucking death threaded you or like non-stop ganked your character or some bizarre thing. So it was way more worth your time to work IRL and then use the money you make IRL to buy gold inside the game. Oh. Ah! Alright, I'm just gonna do this. It's just, I don't know why I'm finessing it. Just face tank them and spam. Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps in classic WoW was having a job. that was like having a consistent income outside the game. That was pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. I don't get how anyone could like motivate or expect you to on your own farm above 1k gold if you did not have like some really special trait. I don't know, you had all the, you had bots, I don't even know. Maybe you had all the recipes and you could sell flasks or something and make small margins, or you had some bot set up yourself to get like some herb. Nah, dude. It's just, it's crazy. That really destroyed the game. And then also people, and then because everyone is forced to buy gold, the economy just get worse as well. Like that makes the economy worse. Because then you're feeding into the bot economy. And you're feeding into inflation. And it's a vicious wheel. And it's just, yeah. Like, I don't really care a whole lot about the added content in these, like, Classic Plus iterations. I just want, like, a controlled environment. I want, like, a government that's, like, looking after the economy and actually banning bots, actually making it so that not, like, things are going out of hand as far as inflation and stuff. That's, like, my biggest priorities for a game. Ooh, yes, finally. I made like 100 gold in Stormwind the other day, lockpicking people's boxes. I mean, that's a hustle. That's a fair hustle, but like 100 gold. What can you do on 100 with 100 gold? Like, I don't know what the economy is like now, but when I played, a flask cost like 250 to 300 gold. And like Winterfall Firewater cost 30 gold. And Elixir of the Mongoose cost like 15 gold. And then also, you lose if you die in raid, you lose all your consumes. You have to repop them. I feel like the economy became better in TBC, but in Classic it was awful. I haven't bought gold yet, trying to feel like that takes a chunk out of the I earned this. Well, I mean it does, but if you're forced to do it because you can't keep up otherwise. I mean, yes, it takes the fun out of the game. 100%. But the whole like I earned this, if I earned this is like making you play the game in a manner that's like literally not fun and not like responsible as far as like how much time it takes, then it doesn't matter. Like at least 600 for gold, 600 gold. August enchanted CCU. What the fuck? Horatio, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. I spent 1200 gold on my main hand offhand. I mean, and that's TBC, so I mean, when you get 10 more levels, then there's a lot more inflations, right? Isn't flying like 10k gold? So maybe, you know, I don't know what that would be in like classic numbers, but I guess it's probably like 800 gold or something, which is a lot. Oh yeah, let's make a little... Austin, thank you as well, and welcome to the channel. I like the stream. Let's vendor. Wait, are you a rogue? So, what's your like 5-head plan to get your hands on warglaves? Oh, can you imagine? I heard someone say, like, if you did not get promised warglaves from the guild that you had been raiding with for like a year, like 1 year ago, you're not gonna get warglaves on a rogue. Wait. Man, imagine the politics of getting your hand like warglaves. Let's enchant that. Vendor. Keep. So the oh, you actually get a little bit of... Man, I'm so... I always had... Like, this is just wasting time, but I just... can't not leave my bags unsorted. How much did we make from 12 gold from just grays? What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I'll make some water. Let's go for mount. I'm a rogue lol, ninja looting only way. Yeah, I guess like that, like without joking, it probably is like ninja looting it somehow. Or maybe paying someone, you know, behind the back. I can swear to you that someone has paid like... It would not surprise me if someone paid like hundreds, maybe up to 1,000 like IRL dollars to get warglaves at some point, either through like a GDKP or like hush hush guild things. Okay, you're losing Kara. What's the next tier? What tier is TBC in now? One, because it's Kara, isn't it Sunwell? It's 3 tiers, right? Oh, and can't you get what's that mount called? It's so cool. The like rainbow colored like bird, flame bird. Ashes of Alar? Is that it? Almost at a phase 1. Isn't the Gruelers one as well? Like I said, never played. You see. Man, the bot. This triggers me to watch this as a rogue. Yeah. Doesn't rogue have... I guess no, you can do like any AoE farming. Yeah, I never used to main mage. What I always did when I played on Classic is... I mained warrior, but to support a warrior, you had to have like a sugar mommy, sugar daddy mage. Oh no! Oh you fucker, you got stuck on the stone, didn't you? Okay. Whoop. Dude, I'm basically like a paladin at this point. I'm not even kiting them anymore. Oh yeah, Blade Flurry. That's the one that makes the cleave sound. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I've never played a rogue, and I'm just gonna, like, I've never felt like I want to play a rogue, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was just gonna say, so I've never mained a mage until I started playing on this server. Mage is super duper boring to raid, on Classic at least. I guess it's more fun in TBC. I don't know what the meta is in TBC, if like Arcane became good. Is it in TBC where you get a pet, or is that Wrath? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, I might have to, like, do a little evocate here. Why not? Is this the last reset? So should we try the other pack now? Yeah, it is. Okay. Man, I have so many demonic runes. Okay, this has been interesting. I mean, if you can solo this pack, then you could maybe fucking solo everything here. Unless they have like a directed cast. I don't think that will work. Or if they have like a bad dot or something. We'll see. It's fine if we die here. What I think is at least one of these are gonna like stop and do a rain of fire. It's cold snap. Oh, maybe actually. Okay, a slow is not very good, and not a cast actually. Wait, what if we just spam? Okay, they're not like... They're not... Ah! Don't get... Okay, this is maybe fine. Whoa. Ah! I'm Okay, well, I mean, you could do this if you did it better. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, don't turn it back. Oh! What a gamer! Hey. Got absolutely nothing from that. I mean, maybe if you maybe this would be better if you did. Oh, you could definitely do it if you pull the small ones. Castale boost. I definitely think you could do a bigger pull, and then it would work if you did a bit bigger pull. It's which ones are the caster ones? Is it this one, Rickster? I forgot I had mana pot. Would have died there otherwise. So maybe if you pull like 3 packs, you could do that, or like these packs together or something. But also maybe if you just put on a fire shield. I guess if I played TBC, I think I would just no life arenas. I would really try to get good at arenas, even though I'm really bad at it. But I think that could be the thing that I would do. More so, well, of course I would raid though. I've done quite a fair amount of PvP, but it's Battlegrounds, and like Battlegrounds isn't really PvP. Okay, so we're locked now. 12 minutes. Where'd my buddy go? I don't think Battlegrounds is a good test of skill. If you have really good gear and you kind of know positioning and how to prio, I don't know, kill the healers, use a little bit of CC, know how to not die, then you can be like a pretty good Battleground player. But and a little bit of countering, like, oh, this is how I kill the warlock, this is how I kill the counter a warrior. But it's completely different than going like 2v2 or 3v3, where you actually have to know how to do some moves. What are these selling for? 1 gold? I bet these are like have plummeted in value because everyone has like all the bags in the world. Or maybe if people are making alts. Looks like there's a lot of alts. Like, look at all these people. And they're all horde. Do some disenchanting. Oh! Again? Oh. Dude, World of Warcraft was the first to introduce gambling. I mean, disenchanting is gambling. 12 minutes? What do we do with 12 minutes? Do we... if I had my PvP gear, we could have killed people running through the dungeon. Because you get I think it's because, yeah, this is like a PvP area or something. So if you run close to this arena, you get PvP tagged. So for a couple of weeks, there was like a shaman that was just camping here, killing like every mage he saw. Every like fresh 60 like full greens farming bot, not bots, but like, you know, when you level a mage to 60 just to go to Dire Maul and then you just, it never leaves. It's like a 19th century child worker in a mine, or like coal mine worker. It's like into the mines you go and you'll never see the light of day again. It's like that Rick and Morty clip where he creates like a butter dispenser and it like comes alive and goes, "What is my purpose?" And he goes, "You pass the butter." It's like, what? It's like, yeah, you just passed the butter. He kind of looks at his hands and goes, "Oh my god." Like he gave him he became like sentience or whatever. Your whole existence is to dispense butter. That's the life of a gold farming mage. Oh, maybe I could sell like mail 1 gold for a mailbox. Okay, so 42, how much did I start with? 16 maybe, or 15? Oh, I should have had a Titan panel on. Oh, I guess we could get that now. We have to farm gold to level engineering to 300. We're gonna drop enchanting. Lighting for Joshua. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How long will it take for me to hit level 60 on a fresh, or like a first character? So, first of all, it depends on what class you're playing. Let's start off with that. What could be like a reasonable, also like skill level, not skill level, but I mean, if you're playing a mage and you're doing AoE leveling, that's gonna like shave off a lot of time compared to being a warrior and you're doing dungeon spamming, or if you're gonna like just quest paladin vampire, so like AoE. How do you get your hands on vamp gear like prior to 60? I guess that there's maybe some dungeon gear. I have no idea for paladins, but let's say like effective AoE farming, and with tents. Let's see. So on Telebeam, which has 2x, it has 2x base XP. And I had access to 10s, and I did everything like super optimally. I leveled 1 to 60 in 34 hours, which is 1 day in 10 hours. So, okay, let's double that. That's 2 days, 20 hours without the 2x. 2 days, 20 hour, yeah, 2 days, 20 hours. For 68 hours. Yeah, let's just do 2 days, 20 hours. And then we add maybe another whole day because you don't have access to tents and you're not doing everything optimally. That was also like my second character. 3, 4, maybe 4 days. 4 days slash played. 3-4 days. Yeah, 3-4 days is probably, if you're using like tents super optimally and you're doing AoE farming, I'd say you could push to 3 days slash played. What am I trying to do here? Titan panel. Oh, we forgot to do Titan panel. Thank you. God bless. God bless you as well. Salam olek. Oleko salam. Earn per hour. Okay, cool. So we'll reset this and see like what it could be. What can it be now? Okay, we got 3 minutes. I think we're gonna take a 2-minute break here or something. You get a chance to see my new break time thing. Please focus on my face. Oh, there's like ba 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 ba. Okay, reset session. Can I just hide this? Oh, yeah. Then also... There we go. That looks nice. Oh yeah, I gotta put this up too. We got 2 subscribers. 6. Austin, and who was the one before? Horatio. Isn't that isn't Horatio a person? Isn't there like Horatio blah blah blah? It's a quote from something. Horatio. Yeah, it's a character. Oh. Oh, Horatio is Hamlet's friend. That's interesting. It's Shakespeare. Speaking about fictional works, me and my girlfriend are currently reading Lord of the Flies. Flugornas herre. And she started crying last time we read it because they killed the pig. And I haven't read Lord of the Flies, but through like cultural osmosis, I know for a fact that they're gonna kill at least a couple of, like, kids are gonna die. They're gonna kill each other. They're gonna go feral and they're gonna kill each other. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill the fat guy, Piggy or Nasse or whatever he is called in the English version. And I read ahead. So I usually read for her before we go to bed, and she always falls asleep after like 3 or 4 pages. And I read ahead because I was like, I gotta like prepare myself for what's ahead. If it's like too gruesome and it's gonna break her heart, like maybe, maybe I'll just like tell her and then be like, we don't have to read this, you know. We can skip this part and pretend it was a happy ending. But yeah, one of my favorite characters gets fucking murdered. Simon. And I think that Piggy is next. Or whatever his name is. He's also my second favorite character. I guess she's gonna cry again. I actually, like, no joke, I never thought that a book would make me cry. But a couple of books back, we read Of Mice and Men. I think that's Steinbeck. And that also has a very tragic ending. And I think it's because when I'm reading a book out loud, when you're reading a like maybe you read a book for your child or something, you're like emoting, you're doing voices for the different characters, and when you're doing voices for the different characters, it's like you get to know them better. It becomes more like personal. So by the end, when when the sad stuff happened, I actually fucking started crying because it was like I felt like I knew the characters so well, and I was one of the characters that got killed. Yeah, it made me really sad. But at least I cried because one of the main characters got killed. She cried because they hunted a pig to survive. So I think I'm more morally superior. I think I'm morally superior to my girlfriend is what I'm trying to say. What? I honestly think that's like a slight red flag. Uh, a red flag is definitely a girl that has a small dog, like she has a Chihuahua or what are those like temple guardian dogs? What are those called? Temple guardian dogs, small, China. No, race called. Maybe it's not China. Maybe it's just like temple. Yeah, it's like these. Oh, Tibetan Terrier? Shih Tzu? Let's see. Yes, yeah, yes. The ones that can get those like long. Yeah. These dogs. Those are even worse, dude. No, they're not worse than a Chihuahua, but like those kinds of dogs. And so like if you girls that have small dogs and they've literally like they to them their dog is their child. And they've made zero efforts to domesticate their dog or like teach their dog to behave in any sort of way. So their dog is always just barking, it's sitting on the couch, it's jumping up in the bed, it's just everywhere. And they're just like hopelessly trying to they're not even trying. They're just like, "Oh, but he's so cute and blah blah blah." And to them it's their child and it's cute, but for everyone else it's just a horrible nuisance that just keeps barking and is super annoying. And it's like literally not even like healthy for the dog to have any like no agility training, nothing. Anyways, that's a super red flag. But the ultra red flag is they have a dog like that. But then there are also like, you'll watch a movie and it's like, innocent people are getting murdered, I don't know, people are getting, just, you know, all kinds of bad stuff. But then, like a dog gets killed. And it's the worst thing in the world. Like, they just completely break down and they like, I don't want to watch, like... You can have like a montage of innocent people getting carpet bombed, but then they cut to a dog like whimpering out of a building and they're like, oh my god, what is this? Those things together make me go like, alright, I gotta go home. It's getting late, honey. I'll call you later. I get the motivation. It's always like, well, like humans are so horrible. Look at everything human people do. They just destroy and corrupt the land, and animals are so pure and innocent. Like, fine, but women and children getting killed, and that doesn't bother you, and then a dog gets hurt, and it's the worst thing in the world. I don't think that's like a good indication of you having like empathy. I just think you maybe have an issue with like human beings. Oh, there was another sub? It's a red flag. Evil sorry. Thank you for the sub. Self-conceitment? Let's see here. Self-conceited person, excessive, unwarranted pride in their own abilities, appearance, or importance. Yeah. Self-image overcharged by arrogance and lack of humility. That's a massive red flag. Self-conceitment, massive red flag. But not, like buying a dog and not having any plan of how to actually like make that dog a reasonable pet, that's a massive red flag. It's and also like pretending that their dog is their child. How would they raise a child if they can't like take care of a dog? A dog has like one motivation. You can get a dog to do literally anything. If you just give it either you punish it or you give it food. And we don't punish dogs anymore, which is good. So you just like give them food. You just do positive enforcement. Yeah, I don't know, like that. It's awful. And it's so weird because you can just get a cat. Just get a cat if you just want something to sometimes pet. And like be cozy around. Just get a cat, dude. Or I don't know, like yeah, just get a cat or a hamster. Yeah, I could do like a tier list of red flags for women. That's probably like S tier. I wonder what like what would be the male equivalence of buying a dog without any plan to actually like domesticate the dog? Would that be like leasing a truck for a shitload of... Oh, I think this is it. It would be leasing a really expensive car and especially a truck, but you're not like you don't work with hard labor at all. Like you're not using the truck for anything. And you're also not like in a financial situation to like lease that expensive truck. So like a large majority of your income is going to this fucking car that you're not using for anything except that it's a big car. Maybe that would be the equivalence. Because I don't think guys buy, like, you don't buy a dog as a dude and just go like, well, I guess it'll just do whatever. Shit on the carpet, lie in the bed, whatever, I don't care. I'm new to Turtle WoW and I've seen some weird grays going for much more than expected. That's generally some transfer release that, yeah, 100%. I know that there's some like a gray weapon that looks like warglaves. Probably, yeah, there's probably a market for gray items that have an interesting thing. How much gold have I made so far? We just reset this. But I think I've made like 30 gold in just raw gold, which is fine. Like if you make 30 gold from one reset and then you make like how much could this be to sell it all? Maybe another 30 gold or 40. I'm guessing this is like 60 to 70 golden hour with the prices going up. And then with like this is a 12, like if you get lucky with disenchants, like getting 2 greater telekinesis is another 10 gold on top of that. So I'm probably we'll do some rough calculations after. I mean, there are I just like this farm because it's so monotonous and it's so easy. And it's very consistent. There's like no chance you're dying in here. I tried the CG Panther farm for a while, but it's just too inconsistent. The setup is way too big, and if you fail, you lose so much time. I feel like, yeah, there's no way to do that consistently. I think it has like a success rate of like 70% or something, which is, it's not for me. I can't do gold farms that are inconsistent. Buying a leader bike straight after getting your license. Well, I mean, isn't that... Wait. Okay, yeah, yes. And then, like, not having any protective gear and then just, like, dying within a year in a horrible car accident. Yeah, I see that. Why not? Like, driving around in jeans. But you know what's funny though? Like, there's so many stupid things that men do where you could go like based. Getting a license, immediately buying like the most dangerous, fastest bike ever, and then driving with no protective gear. You could also go like based, man. Dude, that's like, dude, that's, you could die, man. That's based. There's, I feel like doing something like incredibly stupid is, you could always just go like, nah, dude, it's based, man. What do you mean? Sometimes people post grays for more than they are worth because they think people buy them, not because they're actually worth that much. There might be a combination of two, but I think the most logical thing is the fact that I know that there are grays that, like, there's like Warglaves grays, there's some grays that, I don't know, look like a ninja suit or a Santa suit or a, I don't know, a pinup, Betty Boop. Something. Unfortunately, those are the specimen that breed the most. Perhaps. It's either like self-exclusion or they make way too many children. Isn't that the setup for Idiocracy? It's like highly educated couple that are like, well, we don't really want to get like kids now, you know, we're not in a stable financial situation and we're gonna wait a little bit. And then it cuts to like a redneck family and they already have like 5 kids and she's, oh Jesus, Darlene, you got knocked up again. And then their kids go on to, like, I don't know, be the head of the high school team, and he just like makes everyone pregnant. And then, you know, as the years goes by, those people who are doing like self-enforced parent planning are getting whittled out, and the people who are just spreading their seeds are taking over the population, and then you get Idiocracy. Ripped ogre loincloth, blood-tainted mask, stuff like that. I mean, just do how do you put on stuff? You do like this. Let's look if we have any interest in here. I mean, if you do the control left click, the only thing. Yeah, I'll put on this cape. This is a nice looking cape. Maybe if you wanted to do like Santa, red cape. If the item looks like relatively interesting, then maybe that's the explanation. We need our idiots, the most people, the funniest people to watch from afar. I guess. But there's levels to it. There's like people who are just, you know, regular people working a regular job. They're kind and they take care of their families and whatnot, but they don't have a PhD, they didn't go to uni, whatever. Like that's just a normal person. But then there are people who are like maliciously dumb. And they take it upon themselves to spread their idiocracy. I think it has a lot to do with just being humble. It's the Donning-Kruger effect. I feel like that's... If I would pick one word to explain like what's happened on the internet, most bad things that happen on the internet are a result of the Donning-Kruger effect. Felt like back in the day I had a command that just instantly sold what I wanted it to sell. But we're disenchanting that. Oh, I was gonna say, we've gotten 12 demonic runes, but I think I already had like 6 in my bags or something. Dude, AoE farming is like... My relationship to AoE farming is like a dog's relationship to like dog feed or dry food, whatever you call it. Like, oh, the same thing I've eaten every day for my entire life. Yummy. Every time I see these numbers go brrr, my brain goes like... It tickles my brain. Doesn't matter how many times I do it, it always, like, my brain always goes, oh yes, dopamine. Nice. I like this. Positive feelings. Maybe that, you know, instead of getting, like, making iPad kids, instead of giving kids iPads, just teach them how to AoE farm on your mage. whenever they're acting up, just place them in front of the computer and go like, alright, you can do 2 hours of consistent farming for me now. Because if this can stimulate my like dopamine brain rot brain still after all of this time, then imagine what it can do to a kid. Oh, that's awful. Actually awful. Kids should not have iPads or any sort of technological devices until they're like, Jesus, I don't know, 10 years old. Or maybe even older. Oh, look at this. 1 or 2. That's a big boost to the hourly. I wonder what the like recommended age is to introduce. Like, when do you give your child a phone? When did I get a phone? I think I was like 13 when I got my first iPhone, which was like when the iPhone came out. No, I had an iPhone 3, so. That must have been older. When did it came out? Like, I'm like 13, 14. I remember having those flip phones, you know, Sony Ericsson Walkman. Where you could have like 24 songs that you downloaded from Pirate Bay. Or was it Napster? Is that what it was called? Something else? No, it was... It had a cooler name. And it was not legal. Oh no, we're gonna have to go here. Maybe what? No, I don't think it was Napster. Oh no! Okay. Okay. It's like frag something? Frag bite? I should have waited longer. Level 50. Imagine if this was 49, you could sell that as Where's my cat though? Talking about animals. Yeah. My cat's depressed. She's been laying under the bed for like 2 hours. Alright, when do we get locked? Oh, right, so this is not going to be able to track because we were set. But I'm pretty sure we started a stream with 15 gold or something. So we basically just made like 140 gold or something. It's not great. Well... If we crush it at the slots and we get a bunch of eternal essences, then that's good. All in this together. Gonna have to vendor, aren't we? Oh yes, responsible parenting behaviors. I'm just checking that the child is still breathing. It's my cat, okay? It's not my child. Cats are self-reliant. Imagine if it was my child. I'm like looking under the bed. It's like, oh, is my child here? Did you perchance end up under the bed? Okay. Clear the banks. Sell the stuff. There's no way this is sauce for anything, but maybe, I don't know. Okay. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. Ooh, that's good. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. Nope. Two. 1. Okay. Come on. Oh! 2! Man. This is way more exciting than, I don't know. Opening boxes in CS. Svea! She's been kind of off the last couple of days. She just crawls under the bed and lays there for hours. And spring is coming, so we're planning on, like, what would you say, phasing her in to become an outdoor cat. She loves to be outside, but we've right now we literally go out with a leash like she's a dog. Because she's never like officially been an outside cat, and we live in, I mean, we used to live like right by a street. Like in a, not the most ideal area for a cat to roam around freely, but this is a much more better area. I should have gone there. But yeah, what time is it now? Maybe it's my buddy's coming online. So gonna relaunch the stream as a boost stream then? Oh, really? You wipe up my whole... Ooh. Yeah, you get so much more mana back if you don't spam your Arcane Explosion. You do it like every 2 seconds. You can take advantage of... which one is it? Never mind. We go anyways. Magic Absorption. So Magic Absorptions only takes every 2 minutes, and GCD is 1.5 seconds. 2 minutes, Jesus Christ. Every 2 seconds. Once every 2 seconds, and GCD is 1.5 seconds. So if you're spamming Arcane Explosions, you can only get mana back every other Arcane Explosions. But if you wait at least 2 seconds, then you can potentially get mana back on every tick. How I loot so fast? I bound shift click to my mouse wheel, so like I have, of course, zoom in, zoom out, but if I hold down my control key or my modifier key, I just do this up and down to loot. It's very nice. Apparently you can do something like, I have a Razer mouse, so you can do it through like the macro or key binding software. I feel like most mouse or mice have that today. You have a gaming mouse. But I know that there's like a interact mod where you can also bind like an interact key to something like within the game, which would, I guess, do the same thing. I thought it's sort of a macro. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, no, it's not like an in-game macro, but... And it's not really a macro, like, on the software, but just... I've just bound shift key, yeah. Or shift... What is it? Shift right-click. No, just right-click, I think. Yeah, it's just right-click. I've just bounded right-click to my mouse wheel. That's it. Now look at this. 30 gold schmackaroos from just Greater Eternal Essences. I feel like this is going to be the last reset before we get locked. Have we only gotten one faux cloth? Bummer. Wait, can I not make... We need 2 for Moonclaw. Wait, let's see. Like the old client who was implemented an interact bind, that's what you're using, or am I wrong? No, because this is running off that old client, the 1.12 client. So I don't think there is an interact key. I'm pretty sure there isn't an interact key in this iteration of WoW. Because like for classic, I mean classic is, what is it? It's like 1.12.1 or something. It's, or might even, so it's like a modernized version of the old client. It's not like a one-to-one of this terrible client. This is missing a lot of those refinements. Yeah, so this is just like through a software, like the Razer, what is it, Razer Synapse software. I've just bound right click to my mouse wheel. Also 3 bags, that's 12 gold. 45 gold. So just these things are 45 gold. Eee. The whole macro system looks super wanky. Where's Meow? All those whole action bar array checks with if checks. So I'm for this I'm using a macro with that like makes transform the macro writing to more similar to how it is on classic or like the more modern iterations. But I remember back in the day when I played on like Elysium, and I think it was Elysium. It was like one of the first like real private servers, like vanilla servers. This was before they launched classic, 2019. I remember it being like, it was basically, yeah, like if else statements, just like a wall of text just to do like stance dancing. It like to switch stances to macro stance dancing with using an ability as a warrior. You had to have like a wall of text, like a full JavaScript or whatever. I guess it's Lua based. It was kind of janky, and I remember that's why they like removed it, because it was too strong. It was like a proper coding language. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crippling poison. Crippling poison. Men alltså, nu räcker det. Secret tunnel through the mountain. But I'm missing like, oh no. Evocate again here. Feel like this was the last reset? Yeah, no, we're locked for a while. So I think I'm gonna take a break here. 13 minutes. Roid macros. Yeah, it's just an add-on for this client that makes it so that you can write like modern macros. On like TBC Classic Universe and all of that, it just works the same. It's like that by default. I think I'm gonna take a break, and I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna relaunch the stream, and then it's gonna be me boosting my buddy, and we're gonna use the 5-head boosting strat where you like, yeah, the one boosting is boosting, and then you can boost on this server, but you can only do it like with your friend, and you can't take any payments for it. So I'm only doing this to help out my buddy who just started playing and want to get to 60 fast. But what you do is you pull a bunch of mobs in a dungeon, and then you stack them up, and then the buddy, whoever you're boosting, kicks you from the group and then throws a grenade, so it tags all the mobs, and then you break out a freeze and you kill all the mobs. And that way the person you're boosting is not going to get any penalty from like having a 60 in the group. Just having a higher level in the group gimps the XP like massively. Yeah. Thanks everyone who watched. Check here you as well. Why not? Is why not like play on words for is that next Ramus? Yeah, Noth the Plaguebringer. Yeah, hatchets. Everyone wants that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time. I'll be back in a bit, and I'll see you out there in the Turtle Street.